everyone, welcome to a new monthly recap sort of thing I want to do, showcasing some of the best tornadoes and stuff that I catch every month on the this Roblox game called Twisted. Unfortunately, this month's video will be kind of weak because I didn't think of doing this until literally the final 2 days of the month, and I don't really play this game super often. But either way, I am happy with what I did manage to catch for this video. So I guess we'll just get right into it. Here are the tornadoes I captured in Twisted throughout the final 2 days of July 2023. So after starting day 1 off with some fresh cockroach poppers from Dubia Donuts, my first storm of the month popped up at around 10:18 in game time. Unfortunately, this one ended up being kind of a dud for me because I made some pretty stupid decisions while blindly driving through the rain and all that, and eventually found myself on a gravel road in the middle of Trent, so that completely killed any of my chances for seeing the tornado. Thankfully, however, the second tornado of the day was hold on, I'm looking at my script and this is really fucked up. Thankfully, however, the second tornado of the day made up for it quite a bit. I managed to be in perfect position to watch it from afar. As of right now, you won't see me doing much intercepting with the probes or anything, since I don't trust myself with anything I do on this game, and I'd rather kind of just get a good clear video of the tornado and hopefully grab some nice screenshots of them and whatnot. There it is crossing the road. If I can... Very nice. Yeah, the second tornado was unfortunately pretty short-lived, though. And it's lifted. Goodbye, tornado. The third tornado of the day formed to the west, in between Funkley and Hibbing, and once again was a small, very short-lived tornado. And unfortunately, it would be the final tornado I went out of my way to chase for this day. It looks like it's wanting to lift already. Yep, there it goes. Around this time, I usually start to, I find a random house or something to grab, and I just watch the lightning and stuff that the storms produce, because I don't know, it's cool. I think the lightning's cool. However, a fourth tornado formed just close enough to where I was located that every once in a while one of the lightning bolts that went off would actually light up the tornado a little bit. Oh, that's really close. Come on, light it up again. Going into day 2, the first storm of the day showed up at around 7:30 a.m. in game time, and spawned the first tornado completely off radar. There it is. Way down there. Around this time, I had bought my first 2 probes and was debating trying to intercept it. However, I ended up debating for too long and the tornado lifted before I could make up my mind. The second tornado that day spawned just behind the location I had stopped at to watch the first tornado. This tornado grew to have potential EF5 strength winds, which made it my first potential EF5 that I had seen in the 1.20 update. It was caught without shelter. Those we got. It's EF5 level winds right now. Wow. Not long after the second large tornado formed, a new tornado actually started spawning literally right behind me, which allowed for 2 tornadoes on the ground at the exact same time. Let's see, we can't get both tornadoes in frame. Sort, I got the edge of both of them in frame right here. While watching this tornado at a pretty close, nice. At a pretty close proximity, I was actually able to grab a screenshot of the sunset just behind the tornado. However, that screenshot actually didn't save, so I ended up just needing to take another screenshot of the actual video footage, which sucked. There we go, that right there might be the thumbnail. Unfortunately, however, Prior Lake would take a direct hit from this strong tornado, which just so happened to be where the house I claimed was located, which was horrible. It's the end of the world for me. Man. Oh, look at that. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail, I don't know. I'll have to go back through these clips. Man, I think the house I claimed might have gotten destroyed. Going right through Prior Lake. Anyway, so with that, we come to the end of the very small amount of tornadoes I viewed during this past month. Again, I only recorded anything on this game for like an hour spread out across the 2 days, so I wasn't really able to see anything like super crazy. Like none of the days I was on were high risk. I think the highest risk I had was like moderate, but I am happy with what I did gather in those 2 days. So hopefully the next upcoming months will be much better. I might also try and go for some intercepts later on down the line just to make it a little bit more interesting, because I didn't do that at all. I normally don't do that, so it definitely would be more interesting for me since I am very new to this game. But for the most part, I think most of this video footage will be spent of me just like watching these storms and tornadoes and just appreciating the amazing work that the devs did on these storms and tornadoes in the game. It really is amazing.